Hey guys, Ashley here, and today I just wanted to jump on camera and show you like the face that I've been loving for summer. I'm super into all the dewy skin and everything, and this summer I have definitely been very into, I guess, like lighter coverage. I'm not all about like the full heavy coverage and everything right now. Some days I even just wear concealer and I don't even wear foundation, but I just recently kind of was turned on to the Mercier tinted moisturizers. I honestly was never a fan of tinted moisturizers before, so this is kind of the first one that I've actually been enjoying. These are all fairly newer products to me, honestly, a good amount of which that I was turned on to from watching Kelsey Simmons videos and Nicole Renee Cutler's videos. If you guys don't follow them, like, go subscribe to their channels. I'm addicted to their videos right now, and I pretty much have been loving any of the products that they recommend. I feel like we kind of have the same taste in certain products, but at the same time I feel like the two of them kind of dip into things that you don't commonly see everybody using, and it kind of intrigues me and makes me want to check it out. So I'm addicted to their videos. You should go subscribe to their channels if you're not, because I'm sure that you will probably enjoy their videos as much as I do. Okay, so for starters, I've been newly turned on to the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer, the oil-free formula. It just looks like this. I picked up the small one because I wanted to be able to test it out and everything before I decided if I wanted the full size. Anyways, it's really lightweight. It's not really heavy or creamy at all, honestly. It's so lightweight once you apply it to your face, and it like absorbs into your skin. You really can't even feel it. I have been turned on to the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. This is the Illuminating formula. And again, like I said, I saw Kelsey Simone using this and I wanted to check it out. But I also picked up the regular formula, and I've been mixing these two together, which I'm really enjoying. So I just go ahead on the back of my hand and I take a squirt of the Illuminating one and a squirt of the regular one. And then with my finger, I'm really just gonna mix those together. You really don't need to have both and mix them together, but I've just been kind of liking that in-between finish. I'm just gonna take my e.l.f. powder brush. It's just like kind of a flat top kabuki, and I'm just gonna use that to tap this product in. I've noticed that when you're using a tinted moisturizer, they're so sheer coverage to begin with, which is fine because that's what I'm going for. It's summertime. I don't really want a bunch of makeup caked on my face. When you're having something that is already sheer coverage to begin with, I love my beauty blender, don't get me wrong, but I feel like it kind of takes away from the coverage. Personally, I'm liking using the brush for a lighter weight product. I did recently pick up the Benefit Boing Industrial Strength Concealer that they just came out with in #1. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm gonna pop that under my eyes. I am currently hooked on the Up and Vanished podcast. If you guys are into podcasts, leave me some ideas down below of what your favorite ones are to listen to. I really prefer the kind that are like Up and Vanished and Serial, where it's like an investigation of like a missing person or something along those lines. But when I finish this one, I have no idea what I'm gonna listen to next. So I would love to hear your guys' suggestions down below in the comments if you're a podcast listener, because I'm pretty new to them so far. I've listened to both seasons of Serial, and now I'm listening to Up and Vanish, and I'm totally hooked. Now, what I'm gonna do next, this is actually not like an everyday thing for me, but I just recently got this and I kind of want to play with it. So this is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Shapeshifter palette, and if you haven't seen this yet, it opens on one side and you get these 4 beautiful powders. This is the light to medium one. And then on the other side, you get cream products. And I'm not usually a user of cream products or cream contour, but I'm curious today. So I'm gonna go in and do a little bit of a cream contour with this cream product up top here. I gotta say, I was not always a person who was like a big fan of cream contouring, cream products in general, really, like cream blushes and stuff. Cream highlights, I'm not the biggest fan of those. I tend to not prefer them over just using powders, but this was pretty easy to blend and apply. I'm pretty shocked. Okay, so to set my makeup, this is newer to me too. Nicole Renee Cutler was raving about these products in a couple of her recent videos, and I never had tried No. 7 products before. but I got this at Target and the packaging is so cute. And I gotta say, she was not kidding when she said like how good this was, because as far as loose setting powders go, like before I was using the Coty Airspun or the Laura Mercier, I've tried a few different loose setting powders and I always feel like they make me like leave me looking like extra dry or something. This for some reason is so finely milled and it doesn't leave you looking dry. And then I'm going to take a fluffy brush. This is just a Wet n Wild, like big fluffy brush. I'm going to take a little bit of the powder on there and just gently set the rest of the face. One thing that I will say that I can't stand about loose setting powders though is the fact that they get all over my shirt when I'm getting ready. I should probably not put cute shirts on until like after I'm done getting ready. But when you're filming, you kind of don't have a choice. So... although it doesn't really matter because you can basically only see the top of my shoulders. I'm just gonna brush what's left from under my eye. It's just seriously just such a flawless powder and it doesn't make you look dry, you know? Like it did definitely calm down a little bit of the dewiness. It doesn't leave you looking crazy dry. I'm obsessed. I'm so obsessed with that powder. I'm so glad that I went and picked it up at Target after she raved about it because seriously, favorite setting powder now, I think. Favorite loose setting powder that I've ever tried. I mean, I've liked other ones, but they definitely would leave me feeling a little dry, and this does not do that at all whatsoever. I'm really obsessed. I'm so glad that I took her recommendation. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and take my YSL, this is the Touche, I'm probably messing this up, Touche Éclat Lumiere Divine. It's a highlighting finishing powder. So this just looks like that. The packaging is freaking gorgeous, but it's kind of like a finishing powder, but like glowy. This would not work, I feel like, if you're dark skin, but I just like to tap a little of this under my eyes. It's just such a gorgeous powder. I'm seriously obsessed. I know that this is pricey and you definitely do not need it in your life, but it's kind of just like this extra thing that I've been liking doing and I don't regret it. I'm gonna go ahead back into that Naked Shapeshifter palette, but this time we're gonna use the powder side, and I'm gonna take this cool toned powder right here, and that's what I'm gonna use to kind of do a little bit of powder contour with. I just kind of always flatten my brush a little like this, and I do the sides of my nose. I'm gonna go back into that number 7 setting powder and I'm just gonna clean up my contour. And then you can just brush that away. You can probably hear my dogs barking downstairs, and that's because my house is pretty much a zoo these days, and now I have 3 dogs instead of 2 because now we have a 9-year-old blind and diabetic pit bull. I'm just gonna go ahead and take my L'Oreal brow stylist and brush that through my brows just so we can get a little more shape there. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take my Sweet Peach Glow palette, which has these 3 products in there like that, and I really am just gonna take the blush out of there on a Real Techniques brush. This to me has just been like a good summer color. I'm gonna tap a little of that on above my contour. Just realized I forgot to put any bronzer on, and I usually bronze before I put my blush on, but I wanted to show you guys this bronzer, so I'm gonna do it backwards anyway. This is the number 7 bronzer. Again, you can get this at Target, and I'm so fascinated. Came across this along with the setting powder because of Nicole Renee Cutler's channel, and the fact that these are at the drugstore and they are so good and the packaging is beautiful, like it doesn't look like it should only be 12 bucks at the drugstore, but this is the packaging. It's gorgeous. So similar to like the Charlotte Tilbury powders. It's just gorgeous. It just looks so freaking expensive, and this powder is so smooth. I have it in shade Caramel. I kind of did want to pick up Maple, but they were sold out of Maple, so what can you do? Okay, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and take the Tarte. This is the new Clay Play palette. I'm so freaking obsessed with this packaging. It's so cute. and it just looks like this. Bunch of beautiful neutral tones. I'm going to take the shade Sand.
Let me know when you're done. Really, you're going to be leaving in like an hour and a half, so let me know so I can shower.
Tap into this shade Stone right here. It's just a really simple look, honestly. I don't tend to do anything crazy on like a day-to-day basis. And then for my highlight, I'm going to go back into the Naked Shapeshifter palette, and I'm going to take that shimmery powder highlight that they give you, and I'm going to take that right on my finger and tap that in the corner, my inner corner of my eye. And I'm going to take that same color with another tapered brush. I'm going to highlight my actual face with it. I did recently pick up the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara. I'm going to do that off camera and I'll be right back. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and line my lips. I'm going to take the Wet n Wild gel lip liner. This is in shade Bear to Comment. I'm going to go ahead and take my MAC lipstick in shade Brave. Last but not least, I'm going to go ahead and take MAC's Gel, which is like this metallic gel lipstick, and I'm just going to tap that in the center to kind of like highlight my lips and almost give like a little bit of an ombre effect. I've been obsessed with tapping this over my lipsticks, especially like for summer, that like adding that like bronzy gold. This one piece of hair is driving me crazy. No matter how many times I freaking hairspray it, it's making me nuts. But yeah, so this is the finished look, guys. As you can tell, it is super like dewy and glowy. Definitely more of like a summer look, although I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like to be dewy and glowy year round. You really could wear this makeup look whenever, wherever. I think it's pretty simple. It is definitely like a full face of makeup. I like that it's a little sheer, like I can still kind of see some of my freckles under my skin and whatnot, like, and it's just extra glowy, which I am obsessed with right now. These new products that I've accumulated recently, I'm kind of obsessed with. I'm so glad that I've picked up these items. I honestly have to say there hasn't been anything I picked up that I wasn't like not crazy about. I didn't like hate anything that I picked up recently. The only, I'd say like the least exciting product that I recently picked up that I'm not like, oh my god, this is freaking amazing, is probably the Benefit Boing Industrial Strength Concealer. This is really good and I do really like it. But I mean, it's not like I've never had a creamy concealer in a pot like this before, so it wasn't like anything crazy unique or nothing to me. I gotta say, guys, if you have not tried No. 7 products yet from the freaking drugstore, give them a go, because I can't believe these are in the drugstore. Packaging is beautiful. Quality is there. These are insane that they're like 12 bucks and definitely just as good, if not better, than high-end products. Definitely gotta say that I actually like this setting powder more than my Laura Mercier setting powder, and that's a high-end product. While yes, I still like my Laura Mercier setting powder, this is like, this is so good. This stands out to me. This is like the best loose setting powder that I've ever used, and this is great too. So if you have not tried No. 7 products, I picked mine up at Target. Like, go check your local Target and give them a go. I haven't tried anything else from their line, but if I do, I will let you guys know. But I'm definitely intrigued to check out some other things of their products, because these I'm obsessed with. But yeah, so that's all I wanted to talk about today, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!